Alright guys, this video we have a new one and it's called I Lost Everything at 50. Damn, let's check it out.
3.5 years ago, at 51 years old, I lost almost everything. My marriage ended. I was at the brink of complete financial ruin. My life changed completely. And for a while, I thought my best years were already behind me. But things happened after that I never expected. Quite honestly, I never thought I'd be starting over after 50. At this age, you think life is supposed to be stable, predictable, figured out. But on that very day, I looked around and realized something terrifying. Everything I spent decades building was gone. My marriage, my routines, my whole identity. Every single thing I ever owned except for my old pickup truck. I literally walked out the door of my marital home that I worked my whole life to acquire with nothing more than the clothes on my back, because none of it was worth the peace that marriage had stripped away from me, to the point of true despair.
I mean, you wonder sometimes why you see these husbands lose their mind, snap in their wives' lives, and vice versa. What would push somebody to do something like that? And when you hear stories like his and others who worked their whole life to build something and then all of a sudden, within a blink of an eye, they lose it, I could see how that would make some people momentarily snap or go insane.
I decided that I would rather be dead than spend one more second there. And for a while, I honestly didn't know who I was anymore. Losing everything after 50 might actually be the thing that saves you too. Nobody prepares you for what it feels like to start over again at this stage of life. When you're young, people say things like, "Don't worry about it, you've got time." But when you're 50, time suddenly feels different. It goes faster than it ever has. And you start thinking, did I waste my life? Is it too late to fix things? Did I miss my chance? For a while, those thoughts can eat you alive. I remember waking up some mornings thinking, how did I even end up here? One of the hardest parts about losing everything later in life is the silence. Friends are busy with their own lives. Families have their routines. And suddenly you're sitting there with nothing but your thoughts. That kind of loneliness hits different after 50. It's not just being alone. It's feeling like the life you built disappeared overnight. And that can make you question everything. But something interesting happens when you hit rock bottom. Eventually you realize something important. If everything is gone, that means nothing is holding you back anymore. That means there's no expectations. There's no roles to play. No pressure to be the person that you used to be. And actually, for the first time in decades, you have a strange kind of freedom. And that's when things start changing. Starting over after 50 damn sure isn't glamorous. It's very messy. Some days you feel motivated. Other days you feel like you're completely lost. But slowly, things begin to happen. You try new things, you meet new people, you rediscover parts of yourself you forgot existed. You even discover things about yourself that you never knew were in there. And little by little, you'll start building a new life. Here's the truth. Most people never tell you. Sometimes losing everything is the only way you'll find yourself again. When life forces you to start over, it strips away everything that wasn't really you.
It kind of seems like God's plan. In essence, if you ask me, if it was that bad in your marriage, where you were thinking about doing something to that person, or your life was a living hell, so to speak, right? Then those scenarios, I think, are set up for you to succeed. But the only way you can is if you change and leave that situation, if that makes sense, right? I preach a lot about red pill stuff and, keeping families together, and families should exist. I'm pro-family. But if you're in a situation like that, I don't think God is wanting or intending you to stay in that situation. And I talk about women and, a lot on this channel, but that goes for anyone, right? So I think his story is more indicative of, being blessed, or God trying to tell him to, hey, this is not for you. You need to make these moves, and, I will show you anew. And I think this is more what this video entails to me.
And what's left? Well, it's the chance to rebuild your life on your own terms. Not the life people expect from you, but the life you actually want. If you're going through this right now, I want you to know something. You're not the only one. A lot of people over 40, 50, 60, and even 70
Wow.
are quietly starting over.
That's crazy.
Some because of divorce, some because of the death of a spouse. And in fact, there's many reasons. Sometimes the best chapter of your life doesn't begin until everything else completely falls apart. If this message resonates with you, consider subscribing. Because on this channel, we talk about reinventing life after 50 and proving it's never too late to start again.
That's going to do it for the video, guys. His story was pretty profound, to be honest. He didn't really go in depth, but he definitely stated enough that needed to be said to understand what he was talking about and get a picture, at least for me to make my assumption on what I think, is happening in this guy's life. Sometimes the bad things that happen to you are actually blessings in disguise. You just have to get through, you have to get through the shit to get to the sugar. You know what I mean? I don't know any other way to word it, but that's what it seems like to me. He stated that his marriage was hell, and if you dredged going home every single day, then that whatever happened to him had to happen. It was meant to be, so to speak. So kudos to him. Hopefully everything is working out with him and his new life. And I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I drop content on this channel every single day. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next video.